This is it then, viewers. The final race of GSR on F1 2020. Boys, it's been a roller coaster, people. It's been a very, very, very rocky roller coaster, both on the track and off the track. We've had some amazing champions, shall we say. 13 amazing championships over this game, each with their own twists and turns, each with their own drama, and each with their own rivalries. It may have had a rocky road, but we have finally made it now to the end of the F1 2020 cycle. We are more than ready to go into Season 7, but all that lies is just the final round of Tier 2 Season 5. Joining me for the final time is GSR Thrasher. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. It's yeah, it's quite a surreal moment, this, because F1 2020, it's been it's been, let's just say, a pretty unpredictable game in terms of the races it's provided, and also the connection at times. Hopefully they'll mop that up, shall we say, for F1 2021. But of course, we've still got the final race to go. Of course, this season we've had all 4 of our championships wrapped up. Actually, the first time that's been done before the final race. We've had, of course, the first champion just crowned last week was VRT Alfie for Tier 1. Then of course we had Chungus 1 in Tier 2. Then Tier 3 we had our only 3-way fight with Conducted MPA breaking all kinds of GSR records in order to become GSR's first 3-time world champion. And then of course last night we had Gekabel 12 taking home the Tier 4 title, and Mercedes breaking all kinds of records in Tier 4 as well. But Thrasher, just one race to go now. How you feeling about it? Yeah, unfortunately, let's just say the attendance isn't the best. It hasn't really been this season. It's a bit sad to see Tier 2 die out. Chungus goes fast on the mediums. So Chungus once again showing his pace. But of course, it doesn't matter then. Hopefully then, the attendance will be much better once the new game cycle rolls around. Of course, we've got less than a month to go now until the new game comes out. So of course we're all looking forward to the new game being released, and hopefully welcoming many new members to the GSR community. We have of course, the GSR community is basically unrecognizable in terms of what it looked like at the end of the F1 2019 cycle. I wasn't here, to be honest. Most of the current admins, and even the owner himself, Mr. Tom Katori, we were not here at the end of F1 2019. So who knows what it will look like at the end at the end of the F1 2021 cycle. But right now, as I said, just one race to go, and it's looking like to be a cracker, unfortunately, with the attendance. But these guys are more than willing to battle it out. Of course, we've still got one more championship to decide. The Tier 2 Constructors between Renault and McLaren. McLaren then are getting ready then to maybe get a 100% record in the Constructors Championship for GSR this game. Of course, they won it in Season 4. They won it in Season 5. and hopefully then they can wrap it up here in Season 6. But of course, Chunga's Goat then, he is going to be carrying the Renault side. Of course, he hopes to steer them to, I believe, Renault's first GSR Constructors Championship. So can Renault do it? Because it'd be great to see then another team then seal that championship. But of course, they've got a fight on their hands because McLaren are, well, they've got arguably the strongest lineup on the Tier 2 calendar. So can McLaren make it a 100% record, just like 2 other teams have? It's crazy to think that 3 out of our 4 tiers have got a 100% record on F1 2020. Yeah, I'll have a little look at the Tier 2 Constructors just to make just how many points there are between them. There are only 6. Oh, Striker then spins. German spins then. Abra then goes to the top. 1 minute 7.1. Good lap then from the Pakistani. But it's a good first set from HDV Ties. So there is only 6 points then between Renault and McLaren. But Renault are looking like to command qualifying at the moment. But of course, as I keep on saying, doing it, perfecting 1 lap is a big enough task as it is, but perfecting 36 laps is quite another, let's just say. So consistency then is of course everything in in any championship, I should say. HGV Tyson, he's 3/10 up, so Mercedes driver then is looking to go quickest here. Of course, his fellow Mercedes driver, Gekabel 12, has of course picked up a championship. So can HGV Tyson then go to the top here in qualifying? Yes, he does. He improves by 4/10. First man into the 1 minute 6s. Good lap then from HGV Tyson, but Elite Snipes then is also looking like he is doing a good first sector at the moment. Coming through the long right-hander long left-hander, I should say, of turn 9. Now down towards the traction central, as Sam Cole christened it in Tier 1 last night. Through turn 11 now comes Snipes. He's about 4.5 up, so he's looking to get on the front row here. But of course, I sincerely doubt many drivers will care that much, because they are on the softs and Chungus is on. But Elite Snipes does go to the top with a brilliant final sector from the British driver, and Ichita Wollaston is also on a good lap. It's important to note, viewers, that that you'll probably notice Archie is not as quick as what he used to be, and that is because he's using no ABS for the first time, which is pretty hard on pad, let's just say. So good to see him then doing that, so don't expect too much from him today. But of course, qualifying then is looking tight at the moment. Yes, yeah, because Riles, he's back then. After a little break, I'm not sure what he's doing, but he is back for the final race. Then, of course, Archie's former teammate, I should say, because they were teammates in season 4. But yeah, so it was kind of, in my opinion, a little bit of an anticlimactic end to the tier 2 drivers title, let's just say, because unfortunately Archie made a few mistakes in Belgium, which pretty much, in my opinion, allowed Chungus to cruise to the title. Also, he got incredibly lucky with that with that late race safety car. That's just my opinion. So, in my opinion, Chungus then kind of allowed him to cruise to the title there, which was, well, it was a shame for the championship battle, but of course that then of course allowed the Constructors Championship to be close now. So I don't really know who's going to win this Constructors Championship, because it's looking like it literally could be anyone's game at the moment. Yeah, it is. Archie's been extremely impressive. Of course, sealing 3 wins in a row. Then he could have had a shot at well, taking the consecutive win record had he have won in Belgium, and of course had he have won here. But unfortunately, he remains then one of some of the many drivers who have failed to try and replicate the amazing feat then of someone trying to get 5 consecutive victories. Many drivers, including myself, have had 4 wins in a row, but unfortunately Archie then, he just didn't quite manage to seal that. And in my opinion, the person who does it will be a true legend, but of GSR. But of course, we'll have to wait until next time. We'll have to wait until next season to possibly see that happen. But in my opinion, yeah. As I said, I will marvel at anyone who manages to do that, because the fact is there are so many drivers who have tried it and so many drivers who have failed. HGV Tyson goes to the top once again, but Thrasher, I kind of find it actually quite surreal as to how many drivers who have got 4 wins in a row, and well, they've all failed to secure 5 consecutive victories, just showing how hard of a feat it would be to replicate. Yes, it is indeed very impressive. And yeah, so of course, as I said, we'll have to wait until next season in order to find out if any driver can replicate the monstrous task, shall we say, of 5 consecutive victories. Because the likelihood is, if someone didn't do that, and if they weren't in tier 1, they'd probably get moved up. So, just like Deluxe did, he almost, I can remember last season, I think he was the latest person to get 4 wins in a row. Archie then goes into P5, but yeah, so as I said, an insanely difficult task, considering how close people have been in the championship to each other. It takes true dominance, and likelihood is a tier 1 driver to complete that feat. Of course, we've had many other drivers from many different tiers. Of course, we've had Deluxe from tier 4. We've had Finn from tier 3. We've had myself from tier 3 and 2. We've had, who are the other ones? I can't remember now. The ones I know for tier 1 who have done it are, I know Uzumaki is one of them who's done. I can't remember. You might be able to remember, Thrasher. I don't know. I can probably have a look. To be honest, all the drivers who have managed to do it. So, most wins in a row. Vivid actually. FRA Vivid. Here comes Elite Snipes then to the line. He goes to pole now. A 1 minute 6.7. But Chungus then, he set a brilliant first sector. So could he maybe then try and have a go then on Elite Snipes then? Drivers now on their last laps then. But I think Chungus is the one who's furthest up ahead then. Here he comes then. What a middle sector that. He's 7/10 up. Oh, a little bit. But right now he's on for a 6.4. The tier 1 pole was a 6.4. Here he goes then. Oh no. No, he backs off. Alright. Yeah, so ties then. He's now off the pace. Here goes Jimbo then. Of course, every single point counts. Here comes Cameron then. He's half a second up. Where will the Scott go then? Up to the line comes Cameron then. He now goes to P3. Jimbo then is about a 10th up. I don't think he's quite going to be on Cameron's pace, but where is he going to be then? Up to the line he comes now. Where are the two McLarens going to be then for this qualifying? Up to the line comes Jimbo then. He does go pole by the slimmest of margins. GSR Jimbo takes his first pole of Tier 2 Season 5. And at the most crucial time. Where did that come from? Oh my god. Alright then. He's not on a competitive lap. I wasn't expecting that from Jimbo, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. But Chungus is on the mediums. So, and don't forget Chungus was on to be 3/10 up on Jimbo. So if Chungus could repeat his race pace, do you think we could see a dominant victory from him? Yeah. Alright then, so Jimbo then takes pole ahead of Elite Snipes and HGV Tyres. Then Cameron takes P4, ahead of Abra in P5 and Archie Cyberbot in P6. P7 is GSR Riles. P8 is Chungus Goat. P9 will be ETSR Wallace. P10 will be Striker. P11 will be Rapid Extreme. And rounding off our grid will be Communist MV. It's looking close, but if I'm honest, my money would probably be on Chungus today because of the pace he could have shown had he have completed that lap. Yeah. Very well could do. Yeah, it's looking like we're not the only league with low viewership. Yeah, ABS is not doing great either. So that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, considering ABS is a very popular league. Let's just say now. So, all right then. Yeah. I can't really say much because I'm also head admin in that. So, you know. Oh God, it's quite crazy. Considering a year ago, yeah. Yeah, considering I'd never even heard of league racing a year ago. Seeing where I am now, yeah, it's mesmerizing to me. Absolutely mesmerizing to me. I'm bloody. I was bloody. I think I was running pretty much every single assist when I was at the start of this game, and now I'm running no assists. You're a true veteran then. Let's just say. Oh my God. Oh God, man, it's gonna be yes. Yeah. Oh God. Personally, if Chungus Goat doesn't get crashed out, I personally reckon he could just storm away with this. Personally. Because his pole, it was on to be 3/10 quicker than Jimbo's. It was on to be tier 1 pace. Which just proves that Chungus, he cannot be tier 2 next season. And to be honest, neither can Archie, I've got to be honest. So, I personally think them two will probably be moving up to tier 1 here. Likelihood is the rest of the guys, they may be staying in tier 2. But of course, we are yet to confirm that. Likelihood is season 7 will be once again a short season. Of course, we'll be waiting then for the new tracks to come in before we'll be having a mega long season 8. I'm hoping to get almost every single track in there, so that'd be fun then. Let's just say. Oh God, having tracks like Imola, Portimao, Jeddah. There are a lot of exciting tracks. But for now, here we go then. Drivers line up then for the final race of Tier 2 Season 5 and the final race of GSR Season 6. And of course the final race on F1 2020. 5 red lights in Brazil. It's lights out and away we go. It's a good start for GSR Jimbo. He manages to cut across on Elite Snipes. Cameron then gets a good start. Archie Cyberbot is already having a go on HGV tyres. Going down to the centre S. Abra then has lost out of position. ETSR Wallerton has made a good start. Chungus then stays in position. Communist MV then already up 3 positions. But so far I think they're pretty stagnant. Jimbo then leads the way from Elite Snipes. And then Cameron W120. But ETSR Wallerton, Abra then going side by side. This is all helping McLaren here. What a move. Does Wallace get him round the outside? Does he quite? Because the camera angles are really awkward. Yes, he does, I believe. And Abra lets him through as well. Yep, Chung. Oh, Communist is up the inside of Abros. This is not helping Renault at all. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, Abra. That's him round then. That is not going to do Renault any favours right now. This is a disaster for Renault. And right now, McLaren would be leading the championship by absolutely miles here. It would be quite ironic then if Jimbo could finish this season where he started. Of course, he started. But Wallace is coming back. But I think Chungus may have got him. No, he doesn't. Because Wallace is back up the inside. Yeah. I know HSR Wallace and HSR Jimbo are good friends. So I reckon Wallace he'll be doing everything. Of course, not like Magic Ram, but he'll be doing everything cleanly to help his friend's team, shall we say. Of course, we all know what will happen if HSR Wallace is not clean. Yes, just ask Magic Ram. Alright then, so. Oh, Riles is stopped. Riles is on the racing line. And Rapid Extreme then does have a he's not got a great start either. But Elite Snipes then, he's close to Jimbo. Elite Snipe, oh right, Riles has been disqualified. Never mind then. Does Rapid Extreme then come in? Yes, he does. Rapid Extreme does indeed come in. For some reason there is a bit of a glitch there because it says HGV Tyres is a lap behind. Don't know why. He's currently being chased by Archie Cyber at the moment. Clearly Archie getting used to ABS pretty quickly right now. But Elite Snipes then and Jimbo still within a lead battle here. Of course, we had a brilliant lead battle for the win last season. Let's just say, between Finn, B-Cheeb and Cameron. Cameron then once again within the lead fights. Clearly Cameron quite likes the Brazilian Grand Prix circuit, shall we say. And yeah, so the top three providing us a good battle at the moment. I'm hoping it continues. I'm hoping we don't get a tier 3 where it kind of dies down a little bit. But here comes Chungus then on HSR Wallace. Does he have a go? Arch Cyberbot then getting close to the back of HGV Tyres there. Chungus does not get through on Wallace. Arch Cyberbot then with the fastest lap. Does Chungus then get a good run? Yes, he does. Here goes Elite. Yeah. Elite Snipes and Jimbo side by side, but Jimbo's just about manages to stay ahead. But no, he doesn't. Here comes Elite Snipes then. Could he maybe try it round the outside? Not quite close enough though. Oh, he gets the cutback. Oh, he causes him damage. Does Jimbo and Elite Snipes? I'm going to say it's a racing incident though, because yeah, I don't think Jimbo meant anything by it. But Elite Snipes then, does he try it? Any contact with Jimbo here could spell disaster for McLaren. Elite Snipes then runs really wide. Jimbo then, does he try it at the inside? No, he doesn't. Oh, someone had a bit of front wing damage there. I don't know who that was. That was... I can't tell. But... I can't tell. Alright then, so Cameron then really close to the back of Jimbo. But Elite Snipes, and he's really struggling. He's going to be struggling through this center S. But he saw actually gains time. I think he cut the corner a little bit though. But Archie Cyberbot then getting really close to the back of HGV Tyres. Here he goes then. But unfortunately, he cannot get through because there's yellow flag there. So he's basically wasted all of his errs on that. Tyres then trying to get past Cameron. It's actually a really good lead fight so far. Oh, he's had a screen freeze. Damn it. Right, never mind. Just, Arch had a screen freeze. Unfortunately, he's known for them, which is unfortunate. Oh, he's had another one. Oh, dearie me. Arch is having screen freezes again. Oh dear. Shame for him then. Okay, Rapid Extreme comes in then. Yeah, he did. So surprisingly, Snipes starts getting away, but here comes HGV Tyres then. He now blast past Cameron. So this is going to be helping Chungus here, but McLaren would still be leading the Constructors' Championship comfortably. Does Chungus have a go then on Cameron now? Chungus he's getting close to the back of the Scott, but I don't think he's quite close enough. But I'm actually really impressed with Snipes at the moment. He's doing a good job in keeping Jimbo behind him, despite the fact he's, well, got wing damage. Oh, so is Cameron though. That's who got the damage. Up the inside goes Chungus then. Pushes Cameron off the road. I don't think Cameron's going to do much to defend because he's got wing damage. No, he doesn't. And Chungus is already up into P4. So, yeah, I did. Oh, I was fearing it would be one of the McLarens, and it most definitely is. This is not what McLaren need at all. This is not what they need at all. Because, oh, Cameron's got wing damage, but crucially Chungus does not. I don't think Abrad does either. No, he doesn't. But Abrad's really close to the back of Archie now. No, he just saw Wallace now. Gets past Cameron. It's getting worse for the McLaren boys. And Communist is now really close as well. Meanwhile, Abrad is close to Archie. Does Abrad have a... Oh, he's had another one. I think he's left. Has he left? No, he hasn't. But Archie, I know he's got good pace, but he's just not getting it right now because of his screen freezes. I'm afraid that's always been a bit of his downfall a little bit. Because I can remember in Zandvoort he was constantly getting them. So, I don't know. It's a shame really. Because, yeah. But Elite Snipes then, he's still holding on from Jimbo. But does Jimbo get past him then? This is a great fight for the top four. But of course Chungus will have the better tyre wear very soon. Here comes Jimbo then. Here he comes. He's now... Is he now going to go on Snipes? Going down to turn one. Chungus first man to the 1 minute 9s. On his race lap. Of course, Jimbo knows everything is on the line for the Constructors here. Here goes Jimbo then. Round the outside of Elite Snipes. Does he get it done this time? Yes, he does. Jimbo's now back into the lead. Rapid Extreme then is out. I'm not sure if that was... That's a safety car. So, will this help then the guys on the softs? Yep. This is going to help Cameron, eh? Very much so. However, it's a long way to take the hards, mate. No, I don't think he did. Oh, he stuck behind the safety car. That's odd. Okay, never mind. He just... So then, in my opinion, this is going to kind of screw over Chungus a bit. Alright, in comes Jimbo. In comes Tyson. In comes Chungus. So clearly he's going to go... Oh, he hits the back of Ty's! I don't know how that wasn't a 5 second, but alright. Okay, so in comes Jimbo then. On to the hards then. Oh. Okay, so is Jimbo out ahead? Yes. Chungus is out ahead of Ty's. Chungus is in second. Yeah. He had wing damage. Snipes has gone to the mediums. It's an odd one. But Chungus does get ahead of Ty, so now he's up into P2. This is interesting now. Oh, Cameron is close to Abrad then. So really, it will kind of be the battle between, Renault, because think about it. 2 McLaren top guys. No, the top guys from the two battling teams are right together, and the bottom guys from the two battling teams are together. So, I don't know. Of course, Chungus will be trying to get past Jimbo, whilst Cameron will be trying to get past Abra. So, it's interesting that some guys have gone to the mediums and some actually get the tyres up. Yeah. Alright then. So, Striker's gone to the soft, so he's clearly going to the 2-stop. But, yeah, because I know Archie's very good on his tyres. I'm not sure about Snipes though. I don't know how good Snipes is on his tyres. Because, even then, can the mediums really do 26 laps? It's going to be a huge ask. Well, one, in my opinion, I know Thrasher, you are very good on your tyres, but you kind of have to be on a wheel. Because wheel players are usually better on their tyres than pad players. Well, I mean, wheel players are usually better on the fronts, and pad players are usually better on the rears, so... well... I don't know then. Oh, dearie mate. Wallace did not get any damage, thankfully. Unless he gets a tiny bit of damage on his wing, which I don't think he has. No, he hasn't. Okay then. So right now, McLaren would be leading the championship by about 12 points, I reckon. All right then. So then, Jimbo then will control the pace. Actually, could the reason why Archie and Snipes might be on the mediums, could there be rain? Alright then. Here we go then. Jimbo bolts it then. As just Chungus. Chungus just stay with them, but here comes GSR Wallace then on HGV tyres. He's now going to try and go round the outside of the Mercedes driver, but he's going to be close here. Archie and Snipes right together there through the center S. Communist MV then trying to have a go on tyres then. It's looking like Wallace has really lost out there. Elite Snipes then trying to go around the outside of Snipes. Snipes just get a 3-second, and Archie may follow him through here. Wallace then gets on the grass a little bit, allowing Archie and Abra through. Crucially, Abra actually. Archie then up the inside of Elite Snipes into turn 8 there. Round the outside, turn 9. It's be... Yep. Yep. Ooh. Yes, he is. But also really good battle is Archie and Snipes. Archie then, I know he's very ballsy, and he will go for moves, and that's exactly what we saw there. Of course, now he has nothing to lose in this race, so he's just going to go for any position he can. Here he goes then. Going now round the outside of Elite Snipes. I believe he's got him this time. Yes, he does. Switches to the inside, and Archie's now up into P5. But of course, this could be a genius strategy on Archie's part if he manages to do this. Here comes Chungus then. Has Archie seriously had another screen freeze? Oh my god. I think he has, because he's lost another 2 positions. So yeah. Yes, he did. Oh, Cameron gets a penalty though. Oh dear. Well, right now, apart from Jimbo, oh no! It just lies in Jimbo's hands now, and he's got Chungus right there. So right now, Renault are on to break the trend for McLaren. I mean, Renault. I mean, like, I know they've had Chungus this whole season, but in my opinion, this is nothing short of remarkable from them. I believe this will be their first ever GSR Constructors Championship if they could pull it off. I think it is anyway. You'll probably know that, Thrasher, because I don't. Have Renault scored a Constructors Championship, or would this be their first? Yeah, I thought it might be. So Arch then close to the back of HSR Wallace now. Of course, he's on the mediums. He wants to make sure he gets past. Oh, something's happened to Abra. Oh wait, no, something's happened to Archie. Because Archie's had another screen freeze. Oh, for God's sake, man. Archie's lagging all over the place. He's now diving up the inside of Striker, and he does indeed get through. But this is not helping McLaren at all here, because they're taking advantage, and it's about to get worse. Because here comes Chungus then in the DRS. Does he have a go on Jimbo then? I think he is gonna have a go on him. This is a really awkward camera angle, but Jimbo then does stay ahead. But Chungus is going to have the run down to the Retraposta. Meanwhile, Elite Snipes is close. So Wallace now gets a penalty. Jimbo then using his airs there. Here goes Chungus then. Does he have a go round the outside? What a move that is from Chungus. Round the outside of Jimbo. And he could now storm off. That's Snipes. In the wall side, doesn't get any damage. That's an odd one for me. But okay, that's a very odd one for me. Yeah, but look at Chungus already, 7 tenths. So, as I said earlier, once Chungus gets in front, well, saying that though, he's got a lot less airs than Jimbo. So, this could be interesting. Could be interesting in terms of, because Chungus has run out of airs, whereas Jimbo's still got 30%. Oh, has Archie had another one? He's had another one. Yeah, Archie's had another one. It's just been a nightmare race for him right now. But Chungus is already out of the DRS range. Here comes Tyes then. It's getting worse for McLaren. Here comes Tyes then on Jimbo. Up the inside. And he doesn't manage to get through, actually. So yeah, if Archie retires, he can commentate with us if he wants. So, I don't know. Yeah, because it's been so unfortunate for Archie. Yeah, to be honest, it would have been even more heartbreaking had he been in the championship and had he have got all these screen freezers. So, I don't know. It's so unfortunate because it's looking like Chungus then. Well, he could take the championship for Renault. Yeah, Archie's having screen freeze after screen freeze. Oh, Abra! Oh! Right. I'll unmute Archie now. See if he wants to commentate. Archie, you want to commentate? Alright, that's fine then. Alright. Yeah, so Archie's just going fast lap. Yep, as we can see now, he's now onto the soft tyres. Then, of course, it's the point. Yeah. I think Jimbo then, he may seal, well, second place in this championship, I believe. Unless he gets a really bad result, which I don't know if he will or not. Well, it's not looking like he is at the moment. Tyes then is within DRS. He does not deploy it though. Yeah, Chungus there with now fastest lap. Yeah, Thrasher, as I said, Chungus, he's looking untouchable now. Okay, so they had 7-point advantage. That's cancelled out due to they've been winning it by 1 point because Chungus has got fastest lap. Wow. It could literally not be any closer right now. Between the I've got to be honest, I've never seen a Constructors Championship this close in GSR. Never before seen it. Yeah. But that was about 6 points. This is 1 point. I don't think I've ever seen a GSR Constructors fight this close. Here comes Snipes then. Snipes takes away the fastest lap. Yeah, it's back to 2. Snipes with a brilliant move around the outside at the center S. He's now made a move on Communist, but likelihood is Archie may go for fastest lap here. Probably will, to be honest. So if anything, Archie can actually help. Oh, okay. He's left the party for some reason. Okay, I think he's gonna try and focus on it now. Yeah, he's looking like he's much quicker now. Yeah, second up on his previous best. So I would not be surprised if Archie does indeed go for fastest lap. But right now, it all lies in. Wait, hang on. Oh dear. Thrasher, you do realise because of Cameron's penalty, Renault would be leading the standings, right? Archie did, I think. Yeah, I think he's had enough. Oh, okay. Does he want an invite? Yes, he does. So Archie's now joining us for this final part. So yeah, disappointing for him, but unfortunately that's just the way it goes. All right then. So HGV Tyres then is close now to the back of Jimbo, but right now Renault would be winning the championship by just 2 points. I mean, it is crazy right now. Because Cameron then, he's got that penalty and Abra does not. So... Oh, does Archie want another? Oh yeah, unmute. Archie have done that now. Chungus takes it back, though. So now there's 3 points now in it, and Jimbo's getting caught by Ties. So right now it is going down the drain for McLaren because they are right now not doing enough in order to seal it. It would be Renault right now who seal it by just 3 points. That's obscene. Absolutely obscene. Yeah, I have. Can you include your audio? Yeah. Just to add salt into the wound, right now Renault are leading the championship by 3 points. So yeah. Chungus takes it again. So he's pushing, right? He's got the gap up to 4 seconds now to Jimbo. So, but Cameron is catching Striker. But as is Abra. So, well, Striker's going to have to pit. I don't know if Elite Snipes is going to have to pit, though. Striker does get a 3-second now. Ties is now through on Jimbo. So that's even better news for Renault. But does Jimbo then have a go then? Up towards turn 6. Nope. Ties is through now. It's looking like the McLarens are struggling. Really, really struggling. Jimbo would be ahead of him though, because he has got less penalties. But of course, we've still got 15 laps to go, so anything could happen. But right now, Cameron is on the back of Striker, so Cameron's actually going pretty quickly now. So, could he maybe catch up to the guy ahead of... He's actually gaining on Abra, I should say. So, it's still not... It's not over for McLaren, shall we say. But right now, things are looking pretty good for Renault. Getting worse for McLaren. Sorry to cut in there because the Elite Snipes is now through and Jimmo does get a 3-second. So, oh, Snipes then now passed. However, if Snipes continues this pace, he could maybe get Chungus here, which could really help McLaren. But right now, yeah, it's not looking good. Because Renault would gain, hang on, 13. Okay, so they gain 13. So Chungus would gain 13 on Jimbo because, of course, fastest lap. No, sorry, 14 because of fastest lap. And Abra would gain 2, so they'd gain 16, so they'd be leading it by 9 now. Oh, Snipes is now past HUV ties. So Snipes then doing a really good job now. Really going for it now. Cameron then gets past Striker. Striker now comes in. Currently now, it is only the 2 runners who do not have penalties now, which is going to be crucial for this championship. Arch, you want to say a few words? You can if you want. Oh, okay. So that's more points gained for McLaren then. So it may not be over yet, because Cameron is scoring some decent points right now. But Chungus and Abra, they are still doing more than enough. So it's looking like, honestly, Cameron has better pace than Jimbo. And well, Jimbo was quickest in qualifying, so yeah, Jimbo clearly struggling for race pace, but Cameron is most definitely not. So Snipes then is now gaining on Chungus, but his tyres are going to start to wear. So I don't know. It's going to be tough for Snipes to catch Chungus. It's not impossible, and Snipes' tyres aren't looking the best already, and we've still got 12 laps to go. So yeah. Good though. We could do, but Chungus right now, as he has been for most of the season, he's looking supreme right now. He is actually, Snipes is gaining on him. He gained nearly 6/10 that lap, so maybe I was wrong then. Maybe Snipes then he could do it. It's a bit like oh, who was it? Perez and Bottas earlier. Perez gained a huge amount on Bottas in the race earlier. So Snipes then he is on the better tyre, but it all depends if he can get to the end, because it's gonna be tough for him. So then, no, Elite Snipes is now dropping back because Chungus is responding. So Chungus then, as I said earlier, looking supreme as always. To be fair, yeah, let's be honest, he shouldn't have even been in Tier 2 in the first place. But still, he is a GSR champion, and what's even more remarkable is he runs no assists. So yeah, it is something to marvel at, is Chungus' pace against these guys. But yeah, As I said, he's looking supreme. And of course, if Elite Snipes did get past him, he should have to get over 3 seconds ahead of him. Communist then is close to Cameron. Then does he dive it up the inside? Not quite. Looking like Cameron's tires may be going off, but he in turn is catching ETSR Wallace. But here comes Communist then. He's going to have a go now. Down is the Red Reposter. Does he get it done? Oh, Communist is round. He tried to move there, but that now brings Abra up another place. That's going to lose Cameron a little bit of time. I'll check pens actually. Wallace has got 6 seconds, so would Abra already be ahead of him? I'll just check. Not quite. He wouldn't quite be ahead of him. So yeah, as I've kept on saying, it is going all Renault's way at the moment for the Constructors Championship. Of course, they are majorly helped by Chungiscope 1, but Abra he is doing the job in this final round. Abra I think Cameron is out of range now, so that would be he'd be gaining points on them now. So 7 points minus 14, that would be 7 plus another 2, 5 points now would be the gap with the championship now. But Cameron does make a mistake through the center S, which now brings Abra back into the 3-second window. But Elite Snipes is still gaining on Chungus. So if Elite Snipes can get Chungus, this could really help McLaren out. But at the same time, Renault then, it's looking like it's going all their way so far. And Abra's almost past Wallace as well. So that would then bring him up into P5, which would then mean even more disaster for McLaren then, because that would mean then Renault would score 36 points and McLaren would only score, he'd be down to 7th and Jim would be down to 4th. They only score 18, so Renault would win the championship comfortably at this stage by about 10 points right now. I know that doesn't sound comfortable, but in Tier 2 standards, it is pretty comfortable, as Communist now does indeed retire. Because Abra is nearly within range of Wallace, because Wallace has 6 seconds. So yes, so he's almost in range. We've only have 8 finishes in this race. That's painful. But still, yeah, it's pretty much been the nature of Tier 2 all season. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't get that problem. Oh. I completely forgot about Ty's 5 seconds. Cameron gets another penalty though. Yeah, there goes that now. So, your connection doesn't exactly seem to be the best, shall we say. It's a shame really, but still. On to lap 30 now. Yep. I don't know. Because Jimbo right now would be up into 3rd place. So now that would be an extra 3 points for McLaren, but again, it wouldn't make a lot of difference. Renault would still be comfortably leading the championship because Abra would be now up to P5. Cameron would be down to P7. So Renault, as I said, would score 36, and McLaren would now, yeah, they'd only score 18. So they'd score half. So they'd win the championship now by 11 points. So it's looking like Renault are all set now. I will actually check if this is their first Constructors Championship real quick. Just have a little check. So they haven't won in Tier 1. I know they haven't won in Tier 2. No, schedule. They have not won in Tier 3 either. I know they haven't won in Tier 4. What about Tier 5? And oh dearie mate, and it's just getting worse now. Yeah. Yeah, could you invite him back? Thrasher or Archer? But Chungus now, he's gained over a second on that lap on Snipes. So clearly Snipes' tyres are starting to go off now. And it shows because he's being caught by, yeah, and that's why Chungus takes back fastest lap again. So yeah, again mate, it's looking like Renault are all set to win their first Constructors Championship in the history of GSR, let alone in Tier 2, as Abra now goes up to P6. I mean, oh god. To be honest, it's not like I wasn't expecting it, because they've had Chungus. Although Abra hasn't been consistently there, he's still, because Cameron he may try a fastest lap, to be fair. But again, it won't make much of a difference, because Renault are comfortably now leading the championship, which is 4 laps to go. Chungus then now with a 5.7 second gap as Snipes' tyres have fallen off the cliff, and he is now getting caught by HDV tyres and ETSR Jimbo. Oh, Snipes! I think he's got a rear puncher. Snipes does go round. I think he does. Does he have a rear puncher? He's got a rear left. Rear left puncher for Snipes. That's a shame. But that now brings Jimbo up into P3. He could get tyres then, go up into P2. Yeah, Snipes is pretty fuming with that. It's unfortunate for him, actually. Really unfortunate. So, 36, no, actually be down to 35, but surely Cameron will get that. 36 for Renault, 15 plus 8, 23 for McLaren. So Renault then Renault would be still leading by 8 points, I believe, if I'm correct. Would that be right? Because there's 19 because of pole. So yeah, so Renault. Yeah. But Abra would get past Wallace anyway, so that would then bring Abra up in another position, which would now, which would basically seal Renault's fate now. Okay then, so yeah, Cameron takes fastest lap back now, but again, No, I know it's not. I know very well it's not. But Wallace, he is almost out of range of Abra, so this could help McLaren here. Almost out of range. So 35 for Renault. 19, 25, so the points would be 10. Renault would seal it by 3 points. So, yeah. Well, if Abra was to get up that position, they would seal it by 6 points. Alright then, so on to the second to last lap now. It's looking all set there for Chungus Goat to take, I believe it's his 3rd win of the season. I believe this will be. Yeah, of course, tied with the most amount of wins this season. Of course, the one of the people in the Constructors Championship for Renault. But, yeah. Oh my God. Right, final lap then for Chungus Goat 1. The guy that's pretty much led the championship the entire way. He's been arguably even more dominant than Gekkeberg 12. Just like Gekkeberg, he had the opposition. Of course, for Gekkeberg it was Joe Hidalgo, and for Chungus Goat it was Archie Cyberbot. But unfortunately, Archie did crumble, and of course the online services didn't help either, let's just say. But Chungus then, he has already wrapped up the Drivers' Championship, but for Renault, it is looking like to be, they are looking like to seal their first GSR Constructors Championship. As Chungus then gets a little bit of a snap there. They're gonna break McLaren's trend of having 100% of the record in Tier 2 in F1 2020. Chungus Goat then comes round the final corner. Chungus Goat then takes his 3rd win of the season here in Brazil. GSR Jimbo then is just about going to take P2. As HGV Ties gets his pen then. It's going to be really close between Wallace and Abra actually. Which of them is going to take home P4? Abra then is going to take it to the line. I think Abra's just going to get it though. Only just. Cameron then is going to take P6 and Striker P7. Renault do indeed seal the Tier 2 Season 5 Constructors Championship with Chungus going in P1 and Abra in P4, sorry. McLaren are denied another Tier 2 another Tier 2 Constructors Championship, I should say. And another Drivers' Championship, I should say. Actually, McLaren, I believe they've only scored 2 in their history. Actually, I believe they're the only ones. GSR Pluto, I believe, and of course, B-Tube. Top 3 then. Chungus Goat takes the final win of GSR Season 6, and of course the final win on F1 2020. Head of HSR Jimbo then and HDV Ties. Ties then, it's actually good to see him on the podium because I don't believe he's scored many podiums, if a podium at all, this season. So it's good. Yeah. But of course, to shed some light on the unfortunate, fortunately Renault snatching it away from McLaren. McLaren, of course, seal the combined. Tom Gattori then will be very happy with his team this season. And this guy's going to join? I wonder. I'll invite Jimbo. I'll invite all 3 of them. Alright then, so that's then been all the races then on F1 2020. An exciting conclusion then to, not the most exciting conclusion ever, but of course, it's bit. Oh, Chungus does join this time. So, we're just all wrong this time. Alright then. So, we now have our top 2 in. Is Ty's going to join? I wonder. Whether Ty's will get that removed, I don't know. Because he did get it under safety car. Oh, F to McLaren. Oh, Jimbo's left for some reason. I'll get him back in. No. I'll get Jimbo back in. Just in case. So. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Because if I'm honest, yeah. If I'm honest, Abra hasn't really been it. Abra's. So. Is that your actual mic? Alright, okay. Okay then, so I think we'll start off with our second place man, maybe third. It all depends if Ty's of course gets that pen removed. Yeah, Jimbo, unlucky there. Unfortunately, just pipped to the crown there for the constructors. But are you happy with your and Cameron's performances this season? Yeah. It almost seems like your tyres kind of fell off there because you had a really strong qualifying, but in the end you just couldn't seem to keep up. Was that due to your tyres, or did you just not find a rhythm today? Yeah, I think you did steal second in the drivers' championship, I believe. At the last minute, I believe. Unfortunately, due to Archie's DNF there, but yeah. Although you guys may not have sealed the tier 2 constructors, does it feel good that you guys have sealed the combined this season? Alright, Thrasher, do you have any questions for Jimbo? Archie, do you have any questions for Jimbo? Okay then, so we'll now move on to our race winner, drivers champion, and of course now constructors champion, Chungus Goat 1. Do you have a mic, Chungus? No. Yeah, he was. Okay, thought no. So it may take a little while then, but Chungus, this season honestly could probably not have gone any better for you. How's it how does it feel then to seal both the drivers and constructors championships of Tier 2 Season 5? Just give us a minute, viewers. Yeah. Yes, yeah, it was a good effort from me and Abra. Yeah, yeah. So, were you originally intending to go medium soft? Had that safety car not come out, or were you happy with how your strategy panned out today? I know, right? Oh, I was so sorry for you. Oh my god. Yeah, you would have preferred no SC. Yeah, that's that's understandable. Of course, Chungus, it's unfortunate you can't make tier 1 times, but well done on your on seeing both the drivers and constructors championships this season. Thrasher, do you have any questions for him? Archie, do you have any questions for Chungus? Alright then. So then, viewers, that's it then for GSR Season 6. Of course, the next... Nice. Alright then, so the next time you'll see us then will of course be on F1 2021 for the start of GSR Season 7. Of course, the... I think we'll be keeping with roughly the same format. Of course, we'll be just changing a few different times here and there. Not too sure if we'll be 3 tiers or 4 tiers. Kind of depends on the numbers, really. It's usually good amount of people going to the new game cycle. But join us for then. Join us for then for Tier 3 Season 5. Hopefully Tier 4 Season 4. Tier 2 Season 6, and of course Tier 1 Season 7. But for now, here's to a great next season. I've been your host, TRT8F1. GSR Thrasher and Archie Cyberbot have been alongside me, and we'll see you next game for hopefully another great season of GSR. See ya.